just want to welcome you guys to tonight's presentation. And what you're going to find out is, you guys, you just grab a hold. This thing's moving fast. We're excited about it. You can get a lot of great information here tonight. So whether this is your first time to see this, or maybe it's a second or multiple times to see this here, I really encourage you guys to grab something or take some notes with, write some stuff down, and then get back with the person who invited you on here to get your questions answered, because really the thing's moving fast and the whole process through this here is relatively quick. You just take a look at this thing here, and if you see something for yourself, then definitely get your questions answered and find out what's the best way for you to get started. So let's just jump into this here. The company is Zilis, founded in 2015. Explosive growth having, this thing is just going really, really fast. And honestly, as I looked through everything within this company and did my due diligence into the industry of CBD, and did my due diligence into Zilis and the products they have, as you're going to, share a little bit with you guys about that. Ultimately, what attracted me to this whole thing were the founders here, because these are two of the most incredible visionaries I've ever seen. These guys have an incredible vision. What I love about them is they had 20 years in the direct sales industry, in the field from a distributor standpoint. So they really understand what it's like to be in the trenches in the field. And really, I believe a lot of how they run the company is with us in mind out here as the ambassadors. So this makes it exciting. These guys are rock solid. They have 3 incredible girls. They live out in our same community and area. And it's just awesome because really, like Robbie and I believe, they're just like us. They're people just like us, and with an incredible vision. And it's somebody that we really are glad we're attracted to, and riding their coattails and grabbing hold of what's going on here. So with that, let's just dive right into, what we're here to talk about tonight is this great company of Zilis, and what really is this here. Let's talk quickly about the science here and the endocannabinoid system, which is the ECS you see on the right-hand side there. And from a scientific standpoint, this is a relatively new thing, the endocannabinoid system. And if you're like me, you'll want to go research what that is if you've never heard of it, because a couple of months ago, I had never heard of this thing either. But when I really began to dig into it, I was just mind blown by what it is. But the reality of it is, when it says recently discovered, it was the mid-90s when science and medical professions discovered the endocannabinoid system, yet it's been within our bodies since creation. And so when you look at that, this really is relatively new in so many things. But as you see on the right-hand side there, it truly impacts the entire body. And it helps our body be an engine of homeostasis. And what that really means, if you look at the pendulum, when the pendulum swings back and forth, your body is not in homeostasis. The less that pendulum shifts, the more your body is in alignment. And when your body is more in alignment, what does it do? It really helps to rebuild itself and all kinds of things that our body is truly designed to do. But when it gets out of that homeostasis, it's more and more difficult for your body to truly repair itself and do as it's designed to do. And that's a lot of what this whole endocannabinoid system does, and the CBD oil attached to that here. So really, let's talk about the solution, the ultracell here. And I'll talk a little bit more about that, but this is something I really wanted to know as I was looking at this. So tell me a little bit about CBD oil. Again, if you're new, like I was a couple of months ago here, then just go do your own research into CBD. This is a great opportunity where we can actually leverage Google and just go research the benefits of CBD and find out what it is. But ours is a full spectrum product, and that's something you really want to know. And what does that really mean? Well, all parts of the endocannabinoid system, our product goes out to and helps benefit there. And so it kind of has an entourage effect where it covers everything, over 400 active compounds here. And again, when Stephen and Angie really wanted to take this company into a pure CBD company, because it did not start that way 4 years ago, it just evolved into what it is today. They really wanted to go out and have something that set themselves apart, a gold standard type product. So it's organically sourced, the natural extraction, the CO2 extraction process, which is very important. I'm coming to find out, especially the doctors and chiropractors and people in those fields that are carrying our product out there. The extraction process is a big deal from a contamination standpoint, and really having a really clean product out there. And again, we hear this all the time. I'm shocked in the last 30 days how many people have asked us if our CBD is good for pets, and you begin to realize how many people really take better care of their pets than themselves. And it's just a reality out there. But our product is pet friendly. But again, having all this great oil and great everything there and being naturally extracted, that's all great. But really what truly sets us apart is our proprietary technology here. And this is kind of the game changer, if you will, because this was the question I had. And if you're just looking at this, it's a question you're probably going to have to is, okay, what really separates your CBD oil from anybody else's CBD oil. And here's the reality. If you look at this chart here, this is a Mayo Clinic study that was done last year with 20 different people. And if you look, 2 hours into the study, you see over a 90% absorption rate. And then the biggest part here is after 12 hours, how do you see the absorption rate still well above, the 80 to 90% rate here. And so what makes that all possible? Because when the industry average is around 3 to 6%, and then the Zilis Ultracell has over a 90% absorption rate, it is that Ultracell technology that was pioneered there by Dr. Derek De Silva, who's on our medical advisory board. But it's a patent pending process that Zilis has. Nobody else has this here. It's exclusive to them. What does it really do? It makes oil water soluble. You can go mix oil with water. You can do it on your counter and realize you can shake it up. No matter what you do, the oil and water never actually mix, and the oil settles back on top. This makes our oil water soluble and is really and truly the game changer in all that we have. The unprecedented absorption, the long-lasting bioavailability, and we have seen the telltale. When you get this product in your body, you'll truly, truly see and feel the difference with that. And then we have these 3 boosters here. We have an incredible CBD product. These 3 boosters here are not a hemp-derived CBD product. They have Mimitex in them, and that's what these are, but they all have the Ultracell technology in them. What do? Well, they're targeted health benefits attached to them. So one's for dream, for better sleep, incredible product. The ice is an inflammation product. It really helps more with that homeostasis path to get your body back where it needs to be, but it really is designed to go into the inflammation side of it. And then the edge, it's a mental edge, mental cognitive product that we absolutely love just as well. So these are all proprietary formulations that are designed more for isolate type products to go for specific things out there. But there are some people out there that don't want to take CBD. Maybe they're worried about what it is with CBD. These products are not hemp-derived CBD products, so we have that to suit those who may be looking for something outside of the CBD realm. But the Ultracell technology and the isolate things that these products do here are absolutely incredible. And then one last thing here that I want to share with you guys before I hand it over to Stephen is the heart for these guys, for Stephen and Angie. These guys are very much just pay it forward people. They're very giving people. They actually have programs where, for every time sales come through Zilis, they give back a portion of every bit of that to provide multivitamins for kids in third world countries. That's actually how Zilis got its name. Zilis means multiplying nutrition in Swahili. So it really began as a company with a give back mode. Like people know of Tom's Shoes, where you buy a pair, they give a pair. They have a mode when sales come in, they give back multivitamins for kids. One, they know the importance of a child's first 1,000 days, and without proper nutrition, how that can truly affect the rest of their lives. But if you can get a child properly nourished within their first 1,000 days, how much better of a chance that child has for all aspects of their lives. So they have a huge heart for that. That's how it got started. Then it turned into prenatals for expectant mothers, and they give a ton away in those 2 realms there. And then something they just most recently got involved here late last year with this Patriot program that provides Ultracell for wounded warriors, wounded veterans. And the best part of this here is our veterans, can get Ultracell for free for the rest of their life through the Patriot program. So if they go through that program and qualify, they get Ultracell at no cost for the rest of their lives. We're seeing incredible benefits for CBD Ultracell within that realm. And what better thing to do to give back those who have given all, so that we have the abilities to go out there and do the things that we do. But again, that's just a big piece of these guys' hearts and the kind of company you're a part of, and what I'm truly, truly excited about. So with that, I'm gonna hand it back over to Stephen Lyles out in Amarillo for him to talk to you guys more on the compensation plan and really the other side of this incredible company. Stephen, take it away, buddy.
Brian, thank you so much. I'm excited to get to talk to you tonight about the compensation plan, because if any of you know the Lyles family, Stephen and Jamie Lyles, we love business. We are, today we ran into a guy at the store and he said, man, y'all are really serial entrepreneurs. And I took that as one of the greatest compliments I could be given, because, a few years ago, we heard from Dave Ramsey. We were sitting at a conference where he said that the average millionaire had 7 streams of income. And so we've built a real estate business. We are partners on 3 Dickey's barbecues. And right now we own We also own a marketing and business development company that is franchising an iced tea concept that has taken the nation by just storm right now. 68, 69 franchisees now, franchise stores now sold since May. And that is a powerful number, because let me tell you, when we sat down in December and looked at Zilis for the first time and looked at this compensation plan, y'all, we got fired up, because even in all of our other businesses, there is not a compensation plan that we are part of that rivals what you're going to see right here as Zilis tonight, and I get to share with you. And so let me start kind of with the retail side, because there are 7 ways that you can get paid here, and we'll kind of run through these, but this is really one of the key components that makes it stand head and shoulders above any other business that you're going to look at, because the retail earning potential here, as you can see, is up to 300%. Guys, you know, if you ever talk to Brian or I very long, you're going to hear us use the word a hybrid business, because yes, we deliver products in a direct selling model, and we have a phenomenal compensation plan that you're going to get to hear about in just a second. But one of the things that has drawn so many more people to this is the fact that there's a 300% retail potential, because as you've already seen, it's proprietary. Zilis has their hands on a patented process to make the CBD oil water soluble. So when you can take a patented process and a product that works as well as this does, and you begin to go and talk to your friends that are business minded, when they see 300%, y'all guys, these are margins that we would literally bend over backwards for in the retail industry. And really, it's just one of the 7 ways we get paid. You know, here we get to build a team, and as you work through, on the right side of your screen, you're going to see there's retail profits, there's a fast start bonus, there's a binary team, generational bonus, infinity bonuses, benefits, revenue sharing. Guys, this thing just keeps getting better and better the more you dig. And so, but really one of the big keys is so often we get people that say, Stephen, can this really work? Can I, you know, maybe I'm a stay-at-home mom, or maybe I just want to work something on the side and do it as a side business. Is there really a potential there for me? And the question is, and the answer is absolutely 100%. And the best part is it's an unlimited potential, because we have a binary business model here that is second to none. I've never seen anything like this. And what that means is, when you come into the business, Brian and Robbie, they have a binary business, which means they have 2 legs. They have a left team and a right team. Jamie and I, same thing, left team and right team. And so as you begin to introduce people, and let's say you decide you hop on tonight, you see everything that we see here, and you decide, you know what, I want to join the team. Well, here's the amazing thing. You're going to hop into either the left side or the right side of our business. And what that means is, we're growing now. We're truly business partners. We're truly locking arms and having the ability to pull the rope, as you might say, in the same direction. And here's the beautiful part of the binary system. You can make up to $30,000 a week just in this binary model. And it's one of the 7 ways we get paid. You can also get up to $130 on your enrollments, up to a 20% on team enrollments. And those are paid through unlimited levels. So why is the binary system so important? Because, guys, it's the power of duplication. It's the fact that we are all building the exact same business. This slide right here that's on your screen is what fires me up more than any other thing outside of the results that come with the product. And it's because this screen gives you the visual of why Brian or myself or Robbie, Jamie, any of us can look you in the eye and say, we're going to truly lock arms with you and help you build this business. And there's power in duplication. If you can introduce this just to 4 people, and then we can help them duplicate that. Guys, look at this. This is the power of a business model where you only have, and I'm not saying only, I'm just saying when you start by introducing 4 people, and then they introduce 4 people. Guys, there's power in leverage, there's power in momentum, and there's power in duplication. And then why does 4 matter? What is it about 4 that is so important? Well, that begins to trigger pieces of the benefits program that you have here. You know, one of the things that I love about Stephen and Angie and the way they built this business, as Brian alluded to a little bit ago, is it's all about giving back. And the first benefit that you're going to receive in this company and be able to earn is what's called a blessing bonus. And what that is it's up to $500 a month for you to go out and bless somebody within your community. whether it's an organization, maybe a family in need, maybe somebody that's at your office that you just know has a need that needs to be met. The only rule to a blessing bonus is you can't keep it for yourself. And so you're constantly getting to sow into other people. And the only qualification part for you to keep your blessing bonus once you start earning it is that once a quarter you take a picture, you shoot a video, you relay back to corporate where you're sowing those seeds into your community. And then the second piece is the Jeep program. Guys, and here's what's amazing. Brian and Robbie already earned their Jeep. Stephen and Jamie already earned their Jeep. We have multiple people on our team already that within their first 2 to 3 weeks have already qualified for their Jeep. So can you begin right now to picture yourself driving around in a brand new Jeep paid for, not by you, but by Zilis? You talk about fantastic marketing. It comes with those logos. The next piece is healthcare, and we won't dig all the way into that, but the global pool, where here we can truly say a rising tide lifts all ships. And then that final way over there is that motor coach. And, you know, this entire business is predicated on you helping other people. And as we help you and you help others, and we begin to duplicate that down, guys, the benefits that you find here are truly second to none. And then there's the piece. So those are kind of the immediate things that you can earn in Zilis. You get the that are paid weekly. It's your generational. Sorry, I saw the generational. It's your fast start. It's your binary. All of those things are there so that if you have a need tonight, if you hopped on here and you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, that's great that you can earn potential to maybe earn a Jeep down the road or a motor coach. But what I need tonight is I need a financial breakthrough. I need to put a couple $100 in my pocket. Maybe you need to put $1,000 in your pocket because you have rent to pay on the first. Guys, those things are immediate. And that's the beautiful part of the fast start and the binary system is those are paid every single week. But for some of you, you're going to sit here tonight and say, I want to see the big picture. I want to see where this can truly go for me. If I was to really sit down and say, let me go out and build this and dedicate the next 9 months. Because guys, you're going to see us in a moment how Zilis is going to go. Last year, the CBD industry was a $591 million industry, and it's being predicted to be a $22 billion. And when you see that chart in a minute, it's going to blow you away. But here's what's amazing about it is that, guys, there's a residual income piece to this like you've never seen before. Let's say we just showed you that screen of duplication, and we talked 4 by 4. You introduce 4, and we help them introduce 4, and we just duplicate that down to 6 levels. Guys, look at these royalties. You think 5% isn't a very big number, all the way down to 2. But look at where you're at from a team perspective at the 6th level. Can you imagine the generational bonus that comes from 2% of a team of over 4,000 people literally out there sharing the same amazing products and the same amazing opportunity that you're seeing here tonight? And guys, it's really that easy. When I say people out there sharing, that's really all this business is, guys. There's not a sales component to it, if you ask me. This is 100% about sharing. It's about sharing your story. You know, you get on product and you're going to find incredible results, and those incredible results are going to lead to your story. You're going to get to share a Zilis video, guys. It's a very simple process. 1, 2, 3, because it takes the pressure off of you to feel like you always have to share and know all the answers. Because, guys, here's the reality. This, as Brian said earlier, this business is moving so fast, you can't even begin to try to answer all the questions people are going to have because it's so new and it's propelling, and they're seeing it all over the place. It's propelling so fast that really these are the 3 steps to being successful. Share your story, then you share the video, and then you share the 7-day challenge. And guys, here's probably the biggest easy piece of this whole thing is that, guys, you're not asking somebody to change anything. You tell them, hey, I want you to do the exact same thing you do every single day for 7 days. And all I want you to do is add this sublingual drop under your tongue once a day, 1 milliliter a day. It's a 7-day challenge. It's $5 a day, guys. It's the easiest share that you will ever have that will lead them to want to learn more. And when they want to learn more, guys, they're going to see exactly what you're seeing tonight, where the future of CBD is going. They're going to see the fact that this is an industry primed for 700% growth in the next 18 months, 18 to 24. It's Forbes, Rolling Stone. You Google CBD, Forbes. You're going to see studies where it shows that this is going to be a $22 billion industry by 2022. Why is that important? Because like I mentioned before, last year, CBD was a 591 million with an M, and it's literally taking off to be a $22 billion industry. And why does that matter? Because guys, the timing has never been better. If there's one thing I've learned about business and opportunity, is that timing and position matter. And every single business that you'll ever find goes through 4 phases. There's the formulation phase, where the products are developed, the business models developed. And then there's the concentration stage, where products begin to get out into amongst the people, into consumers' hands. They begin to experience it, and they begin to share. And then you get into the momentum stage. And guys, as you can see by this chart, and you can see by the studies that are being done and the projections that are being done, not by us, but by Forbes, by Rolling Stone, by everybody in the industry, guys, we are about to hit momentum and here's the beautiful part. Last year, 591 million, Zilis was already the #1 CBD oil in the entire industry. Zilis represents 15% of the entire market share. So as this thing goes to 22 billion and it holds on to the 15% number, begin to imagine the momentum and the growth that's going to come from that. And guys, but here's the reality. In a few years, we're going to go from momentum to stabilization. And the timing of joining is very important, because if you wait till stabilization, you see how the growth begins to level off. So the question now is now the time to join, but how do we get involved? And there's 3 levels that you can come in in Zilis. It's a bronze, a silver, and a gold. And before I even walk you through those, let me go ahead and tell you, gold is the destination. You want to be at gold. But even if you start tonight at bronze, the most important part is getting your place in this business. As soon as you join, every single one of those packs includes your website, your Zilis Cloud, where you manage your entire business. It's going to have the training and support piece, and it's also going to have your wholesale pricing. And your wholesale pricing is key, because even at the bronze level, you can get up to that 300% retail margin. Now, what do the 3 levels look like? Bronze, right here, $199. Now, you're going to get your ultrasound. You're going to get all those business tools we just showed you and we just talked about. Plus, you're going to get either the topical or the sublingual. Most people start with the drops, and you're going to get the 1 ounce bottle, the big bottle, and you're going to get a 7-day challenge so that you have both in your hands. It's going to automatically open you up to a 10% bonus on your binary team, because, and you may think, man, my first week, I'm going to tell you, one of our good friends sat at our kitchen table just a few weeks ago, and when she looked at this business, she said, I'm going to get in, and then let me talk to my husband. By the time 24 hours went by, she had 30 people on her downline. Guys, this thing, when Brian says this thing has momentum and it's moving fast, I promise you it does. And so here's what you got to look at here is the weekly potential. At bronze, you have a weekly match potential in the binary of $250. The next level is silver. Automatically, when you get to silver, not only do you get, when you enter at silver, whether you're upgrading from bronze to silver or you're starting at silver, you're automatically going to get this. You're going to have inventory. Guys, this is a business, and business needs inventory, because these products move off the shelf. It also sets you up for a 15% binary team bonus and a weekly potential of $1,000. You see, just in that jump, you've increased your weekly potential by over 400% from that bronze level. And then here it is, guys. This is kind of the big dog. This is where you want to get, whether you start here tonight or you get there as fast as possible. Gold is where you want to be. Guys, you get $1,000 in bonus products. You're getting $2,300 in value. You're getting all the business tools. You're getting 20% off the binary team, which is technically doing the same amount of work that you do at silver, but now you're doubling your income, and your weekly earning potential is at $2,500. Guys, gold is going to put product on your shelf. It's going to begin to open up all the ways we get paid, and it's going to set you up for success. So let's look at one final little overview of all 3 together as we wrap up here tonight. And once again, it's bronze with the weekly potential of 250. And maybe tonight you're saying, Stephen, I see this, but I really just want the product. Then bronze is a fantastic place to get, because it's going to go ahead and reserve your spot. It's going to get you full wholesale pricing, and it's also going to let you position yourself, because maybe as your story grows, you're going to want to share it and you're going to want to tap into that. Then there's silver, and then guys, gold. And let me give you one last incentive as we close up here tonight of why if gold isn't already a great enough value, if you're brand new tonight and you say, I want to go gold, I want the $2,300 in product, I want to maximize my total earning. There's also the fact that right now for the month of February, because it's Valentine's, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to each one of you. Now imagine being able to say, honey, why don't we go to Cancun? You're going to get, if you come in the month of February at the gold level, on top of everything you're already getting, you're going to get a 4-night, 5-day voucher to the Ocean Spa Resort in Cancun, Mexico. And guys, if this wasn't already a good kicker, guys, if you're late to the Valentine's Day gift, guys, lock in your gold tonight, get your resort voucher. And guys, you have the best gift that you can give somebody, because you're going to open yourself an opportunity like you've never seen before. And you're going to get to go spend some time on the beach in Cancun. So guys, I hope that as you've gone through this tonight, there's some part of this, whatever piece of this connected with you. I hope you'll get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. Let them know where you want to get started, whether it's bronze, silver, gold. And guys, get started today, because guys, there's never been a better time than right now, because tomorrow, I promise you, you'll already have missed the momentum that's going to come out of this tonight. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on with us. Have a fantastic night, and we look forward to seeing you on the team.